Hey everybody, ComixDad here for another Jackbox Party night. We're going to be specifically focusing on just playing Quiplash tonight. Not going to be a super long stream, but everybody had fun with that the other night. So I figured we'd do another one tonight. Why not? Just to have a little bit of fun, kill some time before everybody goes to bed. But first and foremost, let's just say hello to everybody in the chat. Deborah Perkins says, hello, my beautiful friends. I'll be here, just still working, have fun, and don't have too much fun until I return. Deborah, no promises, especially since we're playing Quiplash tonight. But thanks for being here. Hope work is going well. Wife ComixDad is here. Yeah, that horn is out of tune. But Mrs. Comics says, Queen Comics' wife has entered. Her royal pimp highness has graced the chat with her presence. And she also mentioned she needs a pimp hat and cane now. So basically, for anybody who wasn't here for the Multiplayer Monday stream yesterday, basically Mrs. Comics pimped me out to the chat. We made a bit of money on donations last night, and because we did, I embarrassed myself a little bit. Not gonna lie. Mrs. Comics kind of put it out there and challenged the chat. They stepped up, so I sold out. And I'll leave it at that. If you want more, go back and watch the replay of Monday Multiplayer Monday from last night. But we are playing Quiplash tonight. And our guests for playing this tonight, even though it's not Monday, is going to be you, the chat. So chat, give yourself a round of applause for being our special guests for the game tonight.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
Okay, I'll get on with it. Also, just we'll say hello to everybody else in the chat. Sean is here, Margaret Riggle is here, Honcho is here, and John Ambler. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the ComixDad channel. I hope you all are doing great tonight as well. For everybody watching, we are going to be playing Quiplash. For those of you who don't know, it is a web browser-based party game where basically there are prompts that you have to give responses to, and they could be as wild and crazy as you want them to be, or as straight as an arrow as you want them to be, either way. But in just a moment, I'm going to throw up the lobby here. There is a code, so everybody on your phones or your tablets, go to jackbox.tv. I'll put that in the chat, actually. And then once you do, you enter your name, and the room code is going to go up right now. So anybody who wants to play Quiplash, the room code is VXOX. And if even though there's only 8 spaces for players, you can also join in the audience, which is something that I like about the Jackbox Party Games. People who are quote-unquote audience members can also participate in the voting on answers, which helps kind of even things out a little bit sometimes, depending upon if the players have kind of gotten a little too comfortable and familiar with somebody's answers, but the audience likes the answers anyway. It can change the whole game having audience participation. So if you're not going to join in and be an actual player, you can wait until we start, and then you can enter that room code and become an audience member, where literally the only thing you have to do is just vote on which answers you like best or which prompts you like best. You don't have to worry about coming up with stuff and actively participating. So we've got Pip Wolf, which is Shauna, aka Pippin from the chat. We got Rambler, which is John Ambler, and we have Honcho. Before we get going, I'm just going to give it another minute or so. We got 3 spots left. See if there's anybody else out there watching who wants to join in the Quiplash shenanigans and fun tonight here on the ComixDad channel. But while we wait to see if anybody else joins, I just want to give a quick shout out again to the chat last night. We had a great stream last night. Thank you everybody who was there and hung out with us for the Mario Kart Day, Multiplayer Madness, Fortnite, all that stuff. A special shout out to John Ambler who treated the chat to a special little piece of ComixDad humiliation last night. So, John Ambler, thank you again, sir, for your generosity. And thank you for taking care of the chat and giving them all a memorable laugh last night. So, I finally did it. I was able to put up a second comics read-along video within a week. That actually went up earlier today. It is Batman number 641, I believe. It is part of the Under the Hood storyline. So Batman chasing down the violent, murderous vigilante that's come to Gotham, known as Red Hood. Go ahead and check it out over on the channel when you have a chance after we're done tonight. I hope you enjoy it. And as always, if anybody has any specific comics that they would like to see me read for the channel, just put it in the comments of any of the comics read-along videos, or you can also shoot me an email at thecomixdad at gmail.com. Just let me know what suggestions you may have for some comics read-along videos. Also, not tomorrow. We're gonna take a night off tomorrow from streaming, but on Thursday we have our next episode of Talkin' Shop, which is our new bi-weekly live show. With our guest is going to be X-Wing from the X-Wing channel over on YouTube. So that's going to be fun. Check that out. That'll be, I think, because X-Wing's on the West Coast, so time-wise and everything with his job and whatnot, I think we're starting a little earlier tomorrow because his job is focuses on, like, East time zone hours, even though he's West time zone. So I think we discussed a 5:30 p.m. Eastern time start tomorrow. I'm going to confirm that with him. Oh, wait, not tomorrow. Thursday. I'm sorry. That's on Thursday, not tomorrow. I am thinking we are in Wednesday already. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, that's going to be Thursday is Talkin' Shop with X-Wing. Tomorrow I'm just going to nail down, make sure we're good for that 5:30 p.m. Eastern start time. And that should be fun. All right, now that I have gotten through all my announcements and everything, last chance is anybody watching out there lurking that hasn't entered the chat. If you want to get in, go to jackbox.tv, enter room code VXOX to join. We have 3 spots left. We're going to get going in 1 more minute here for some Quiplash fun. John Ambler says, hopefully I'll be home from work in time for Thursday. Yeah, I'm just waiting to hear back from him. I'm chuckling at that name that just entered the Quiplash lobby, Joe Biden. But yeah, X-Wing and I talked about 5:30, just because it seemed to have worked best for him. I just gotta confirm that with him tomorrow. Make sure that that's still the time for Thursday. But if that changes, though, I mean, I'll be posting probably about an hour or 2 before we go live anyway with the actual time. So this way everybody will know. And the best way to see those notices are if you follow me on X, and also if you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Okay, we have 6. We are gonna get going here. Joe Biden, if you want, you're more than welcome to just pop your head into the chat and say hello to let us know who you are. But if you want to stay anonymous, that's fine as well. We're going to get going here. SPLD Spider Boy is here. Yo, Spider, what's going on, man? All right, here we go. Oh, and I need to turn on the volume for the game. There we go.
Hey, welcome to Quiplash 3, Rise of the Poop Joke. I'm your host,
I'm all about
Schmitty.
the poop jokes.
Cash
Let's
tips
go.
are appreciated. Didn't make it in the game and want to be heard? Put in that room code and vote in the audience. This is round 1. 2 prompts will show up on your device. Answer them however the mood strikes. You'll go head-to-head against someone else's clever answer, and everybody else will decide which one they like better. You'll rake in the points based on the percentage of people who dig your response. Got it? Great! Time's running out. Safety equipment if you have to.
Spider, just to answer your question, this game is called Quiplash.
Sure hope
if
you
you're
got your
not
answer in on
familiar,
time. Let's take a
there
peek,
is
shall we?
the for like over a decade Jackbox Party Games. This is something
Kicking
that people
things
play
off,
usually together, but you
under a
can
full
go to
moon, a small
jackbox.tv
number
on your
of
phone,
people
enter the
turn
room
into
code, and participate
blank.
as an audience member. And you can also participate as an actual player once we're done with this.
Okay, time to choose.
Under a full moon, a small number of people turn into people who think they're in Twilight, one-horned, one-eyed purple people eaters.
Moving right along. The weirdest video game, Blank Simulator.
Oh my
All
god.
right, vote for the one you like best.
The weirdest video game, Rectal Cow Procedure Simulator, Fluffer Simulator. Oh no.
And now, the weirdest thing you could tell your hairdresser. Give me the blank.
Give me the TDS cut, give me the scissors.
Decisions. Choose your favorite.
And just to let y'all know that are playing, unfortunately there is a 3-second delay between the actual game and the stream. So whenever something's timed, if you see the
Let's see how
countdown
they
on the
handle.
screen, you got 3 seconds
Did you
less
know
than
your
that.
garden hose can double as a blank?
Did you know your garden hose can double as a toy snake? That's an enema. Oh
All right,
god.
choose your favorite.
And anybody hanging out, watching, lurking, I appreciate you being here. If you enjoy playing some Quiplash, you're more than welcome to join us as an audience
one
member
up.
or as a player next game.
Relationship rules.
Just
Never go
please
to
hit
bed
like on
angry,
the stream
never
and don't
wake
forget to
up
subscribe to the
blank.
channel. Never go to bed angry, never wake up wearing
Here's
a
the
clown's
fun part.
wig,
Pick
wondering
your
if Marvel
favorite
sucks
whip.
now. Oh, split vote. Now see, even though I wrote wondering if Marvel sucks
And
now,
next
I always
is
wake up knowing Marvel
A
sucks now.
sign it's time to wrap up your day at the beach.
When Kermit gets eaten by a shark
Okay, choose
or
your
a
favorite.
siren appears. It's time to wrap it up, definitely. Definitely when either one of those things happen. Oh, God. Pimp Comics White.
Okay, let's not dwell on round one anymore. Let's see your scores.
Yeah, SPLD though, if you want to join in as an audience member until we finish this game, you can go to jackbox.tv on your phone or your tablet and enter the room code.
Ready for round two? I hope so, because it's ready for you. Some of the prompts are a bit crazy, so the points are doubled.
thing. So even though there's 17 seconds, it's 14 seconds for everybody
Just
watching
a few
the stream.
seconds left.
Because there's a 3-second delay. Remember that.
Hope you got him in on time. What do you say, shall we? Prompt number 1 is the weirdest compliment your doctor could give during a colonoscopy.
Oh, jeez. Your colon is so pristine I can eat it? Oh.
Punch in your vote.
Wow, your ass is as tight as my mistress. Those are tough. Mrs. Comics gets it again.
All right, check this out. A terrible thing to remember during sex.
Oh, I forgot to wipe my ass. Can he smell
right,
it?
people,
You
it's
forgot to pick
voting
up the
time.
kids from school. Ooh. But that makes me wonder, are the kids still at school waiting? No!
Next we have
Not a fan of these
a
prompts
good
so far.
sign your significant other is cheating on you with a snowman.
What? She has a
Time to
carrot
pick the
stuck
one
in
you
her
like
rear.
best.
Snow. Oh my god. Deborah said I had to step away. What's happening? Quiplash is happening, Deborah. If you've never played it or experienced it before, this is it.
And next, the most confusing name for a nail polish color.
Black is back in white. And no answer.
Well, here's some easy points.
Alright, I'll take the win.
Without further
Well, yeah,
ado,
it was supposed to be confusing.
the
So
greatest
back is
trick
black
the
is back
devil
in
ever
white.
played was blank.
Doing the
time to vote
monkey
for your
dance in a
favorite.
cow suit. They use thumb to open holes on boxes. John, I don't know what you were trying to go for, man. Somebody understood it because you got
Next.
one vote. But
What's the most common email signature for scammers?
bet you can't catch us from
Now
India.
it gets real. Pick your favorite.
Joe Biden.
All right, let's put a
Joe
cap
Biden
on
won
round
that one
2
with
and
from
see
India.
those scores.
Oh, gotcha, John. The perforated things on boxes when you have to open them, but they never open easy. Mrs. Comics is crushing it in this first game.
For
Like mac and cheese boxes. I get you, John.
A final round stuffed to the gills with points. On your device, you'll see a prompt that requires 3 separate responses. Got all that? Good. Alright, just waiting on Mrs. Comics.
Deborah says, okay, I'm trying to keep up. Not a whole lot to keep up with, Deborah. It's just, we get prompts, and we have to give funny or fun or unexpected answers to them. Pretty simple game. It's just you gotta be quick on your feet with some answers. That's all. All right, let's see.
The 3 steps required to bake the worst loaf of bread.
Use all the wrong ingredients, ignore all instructions, bake until it's a crime. Cow poop, cat's tail,
Now,
dog
pick your
toenails. What? The 3 steps required to bake the worst loaf of bread. I mean those are more ingredients than steps, which would then fall under the first step for the honchos. Yeah, honcho. After I had voted, I then
the top 3 crimes
rethought my
committed
answer.
in Mermaid Society.
Top 3 crimes in Mermaid Society: pants, pirates, pants. Eating mermaid tail soup, dirtying the king's conch shell, never go bass to trout,
everybody,
ever.
pick your favorite quip.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Yeah! I did it! Quiplash! Sorry, Joe Biden. I did like your answers, though. Just in case you didn't see the post on X or on YouTube, though, when I announced this stream, it is not child-friendly tonight. 3 things we all need to save the planet. Take a bath, watch yourself, get a handy from a midget, go back to living in the 1800s, become a tree hugger, and raw foods diet. I mean, one is funny, and the other one is very, very logical, so I'm torn. Split decision on that one. Good job, John Ambler and Shauna, both in the chat.
This is it. Show us the final scores.
Wasn't it?
That was me.
Oh, that was you? I saw the pip. Oh, it was pimp. My bad. Hey! Woohoo! Got it! That mermaid prompt in the 3rd round definitely saved my tail on that one.
I'm sorry.
Well, that was a good one, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit new players. So if there's anybody watching that wants to join in that didn't get the chance to do so before, they will have the opportunity to do so right now. So just hit OK where it says disconnected for anybody that was playing. The room code is XSPR. XSPR on Jackbox.tv. Honcho said, "Nice work. Some interesting prompts." Yeah, definitely. Some were pretty good. Others were questionable. But no, this is always a fun game to play. It's available. All the Jackbox party packs and party games are available on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. They might even be available on Switch. Because literally you don't need controllers for it. You just need a phone or a tablet. You need some kind of smart device with an internet browser. That's it. But anybody out there watching, welcome to the ComixDad channel. We are playing Quiplash 3 tonight. Just to let you all know now, if you're watching, this is not going to be a family-friendly stream tonight. I'm going to try my best, but I can't control the responses of everybody participating, or even myself if I get a really good one. So, but thank you all for stopping by and hanging out. Don't forget to like the stream. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you want to get in on the fun, either as a player or as an audience member, once we start the new game, go to jackbox.tv and enter XSPR for the room code. So we're going to give it another minute here, see if anybody else wants to hop back in. Looks like we pretty much got everybody. Joe Biden, or Joe Biden, however you say it. The person that joined us looks like they bounced out. If you're still here, person playing under the name of Joe Biden, I hope you enjoyed yourself. And feel free to hop back in at any point or join the audience when we get started. But we'll sit for another like 30 seconds, give somebody a chance to join in. And as always, anybody that's returning to the channel over the last, or that's been here anytime in the last 2-3 weeks, as always, if you want to be able to support the channel, you could always just like and subscribe, follow on X, share the channel with your friends, your family, your coworkers, your neighbors, your other favorite streamers, everybody else. But also, if you want to go a little beyond that, which is never required, but you're more than welcome to, and I will always be very humbled by it. There are 3 different ways you could also donate to the channel. Links are in the description of the stream, and also are in the description of the YouTube homepage, the YouTube channel page, which is ko-fi.com. Buy me a coffee, and also there's a link to directly to the ComixDad Venmo that I set up. And Wife of ComixDad says, also, I'm pimping out ComixDad. Just kidding. John Abel says, hi everyone, I'm new here. Alright, looks like nobody else is going to be joining us in this next game, so let's get it going. So that means when it comes to the 3rd round, one person's going to have an auto win against the computer, basically. Quiplash!
I hope you're ready for Quiplash 3.
Quiplash
Rotten
3.
to the core. I'm Schmitty, and unfortunately, this game no longer counts towards your college credit.
Oh man, I need that college credit.
Round 1 is on deck. You get points based on the percentage of people who choose your answer.
I need that college credit for my political science degree. Prompt time. So at this point, for anybody who's not familiar, everybody that's playing is on their phones or tablets, putting answers into prompts that we're getting on our screens. Alright, we've got 15 seconds left, even though it said 18, because there's a 3-second delay.
Time's almost done. Oh, I am so ready for this next part. And going first is a rejected Dr. Seuss book title, Oh, the Places You'll Blank.
Oh, with the places you'll only see in magazines.
Have at 'em.
Oh, the places you'll shove things in your butt. What?
Next on the docket, what the most popular kid from your high school is probably doing right now. And don't say hosting Quiplash.
Giving HJs for rent
vote for the one
payments.
you like best.
Getting preggers by her math teacher. Wow.
Let's keep it going. A request you'd make on your dating profile. Must love blank.
Prospect of cleaning cow butts.
And now,
Awkward
pick your
silences and overanalyzing texts.
And here we have avoid the classified post that offers free blank to good home.
Avoid the classified post
Time
that
to pick
offers
the one you like
free
best.
meth hookers to a good home, free horny moose to a good home. Oh, geez. This is a tough one. Ah, Quiplash for John Ambler. That was a clean sweep.
Okay, what's next? The most useless feature of luxury coffins.
You're just fucking laying in it. A glory hole in indoor
It's
plumbing.
voting time.
Woohoo! Quiplash for ComixDad.
Round 1 is but a memory. Let's see those scores.
Anybody who's hanging out, lurking, watching the stream, thanks so much for coming by tonight. If you're new to the channel and you like what you're seeing on the screen with us playing Quiplash, first off, definitely hit like on the stream, and secondly, you can go to jackbox.tv on your phone or tablet, enter the room code XSPR to actually join the audience and vote for answers. Also, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you're liking what you're seeing as well, and go check out the channel with some other good stuff that we have after we're done tonight. Time to answer my prompts.
Time's winding down. Use a safety quip if you have to. All right, let's begin. Up to bat,
Okay,
we
let's
have...
see.
If you get a case of this player fever,
You get a
it can
case
only
of
be
John
cured
Ambler
by
fever.
blank.
It can only be cured by some tonic or whiskey.
All right,
Alcohol.
vote.
Same answers. Basically, which way you want to go for the straightforward answer, or you want to go for the slightly classier answer. I had your back on that, Shauna.
Let's see the next one. What Jupiter says about other planets when it gets drunk.
Uranus
All right,
purrs
choose your
out for
favorite.
everyone for free. I heard Pluto could fit in Uranus. And it would probably be Mars, that gossiping bitch. Really?
Moving
Ah, I
right
thought
along.
Pluto fitting in
The
Uranus
Greeks
would be
invented
good.
democracy, but few know they also invented blank.
Oh, jeez. Anime prawn
Here's the
mixed
fun
with
part.
Smurf
Pick your
prawn.
favorite quip.
The idea of birds. For those of you who don't know, there's a meme that's been going around forever. The
Okay,
meme is
what's
basically
next?
the concept that birds are
There's
not
probably
real
a
and don't
Google
exist.
Earth picture of this player that catches them blank.
There's a Google Earth picture of Shauna Pippin that catches them dancing naked with wolves,
And now it's
dancing
time
on
to
a
vote
pole
for your
in the
favorite.
basement with a cat. Oh. Well, John Ambler's just makes more sense than yours, Comics Life, because Google Earth cannot see
And
into the
next
basement.
is, what would you do if you were only 2 inches tall?
Climb big titties like a mountain,
Okay, choose your
diggy doggy
favorite.
hole, and live off an apple seed. Shauna says that picture must be destroyed. It was supposed to be Diggy Diggy Hole. For those of you who
Hard to
know,
put that round
it's
two
like
into
the
words, but let's see how it
it's like the phrase
translates to
goes: if you know, you
scoreboard.
know.
Get ready.
Here we
for
go, third round.
Quiplash. One last chance to redeem yourself. I'm going to send each of you a prompt that requires 3 separate responses. You'll do great. Hey, we have an odd number of players, so you'll go up against me. Yes,
Oh,
me.
Comics Life is getting an auto win for the round. Uh-oh. She's up against the computer.
Just a few seconds left.
Shauna, you're running out of time. Oh,
Okay,
Shauna,
just
you
need a
ran out
second
of
to write down
time.
your entries. There really has to be a better way to do this. Let's get thrippin'. 3 of Einstein's less impressive discoveries.
Morning science, autism, and Nobel Prizes. The dishwasher heavy cycle,
Now it
a
gets
missing
real.
sock,
Pick your
a
favorite.
very sexy planet. It was just slow at putting me in there. Oh, okay, Shauna.
3 names that could either be for a dog or an adult toy.
Buster, Wiggle, Slick, Spanky, Rocket, Vibratron 5000.
Decisions, decisions. Choose your favorite.
That was you, wasn't it? Of course.
Yeah! Vibratron 5000 wins!
The 3 things space aliens are thinking as they observe us from afar.
They do what to goats? Humans are crazy. We need the
All
Winchesters.
right, vote for the one you
I
like
want the
best.
probe data ass. Which probe should I use? How many probes fit in? John Ambler with the win on that one.
Take a deep breath and behold the final scores.
Here we go. John Ambler pulls out the win. Congratulations, John Ambler, sir. Winner of round number 2. Alright, we are going to do new players again. If anybody is out there that wants to hop in and have some fun, you are more than welcome to. go to jackbox.tv on your phone, enter this room code CEYY. And you can also enter that room code on jackbox.tv after we already get the game started if you just want to participate as an audience member, which all that means is you just vote for the answers you like. You don't have to put in any answers of your own. Shauna says, cheater! John Abler says it's a gift and a curse. Mostly a gift. Oh, I gotta pick an icon, don't I? We're gonna do the raindrop. Yeah. Hyperbolic Ninja is here, says hello, and what do we have here? Hyperbolic Ninja, are you familiar with the Jackbox Party Games? If you are, we are playing Quiplash number 3. And if you're not familiar with it, what Jackbox Party Games are is that basically they're more meant for people to kind of come around together actually at a party or a house or something like that. But you use your phone or your tablet, and it's a browser-based system where there's all sorts of different games you can play. The one that kind of works out for streaming is Quiplash. So what Quiplash is you get prompts if you're participating, and you have to answer the prompts either to what you think is the best answer possible, or how 99% of people play it is the funniest answer possible. And then everybody else votes for, because two set of answers go head to head every round, and everybody votes for the answers they like best. So you can either join in, and if you want to join in, go to jackbox.tv on your phone or your tablet, enter room code CEYY. Also, just to let you know, Hyperbolic Ninja, if the kiddos are around, you may want to either have them go in another room or watch on a smaller screen or something like that, because this game definitely ends up going in a direction of not family friendly. But also, if you don't want to play Hyperbolic, you can also just wait until we start, and then you can go to jackbox.tv and enter that same room code, and you can just participate as an audience member, which what that means is that you can just vote on the answers that you like best, but you don't have to worry about putting in prompts and being an active player. Hyperbolic Ninja says, give me a few, I'm about to put the kids to bed. Hi, Hyperbolic Ninja. So, you know what? We're going to get going with this next game, and when you come back from putting the kids to bed, you can enter that code and be an audience member. And then the next game, you can jump right into the next game once you're done putting the kiddos to bed. I can listen right now. All right, sounds good, Hyperbolic. Sounds good. Honcho says the Vibratron 3000. All right, so if anybody else wants to join in, now is your chance. Jackbox.tv, room code CEYY on your phone or your tablet. There's also a QR code up on the screen there that you can scan as well. But it's just easier just to open a browser, go to jackbox.tv. But I'll give about another 30 seconds here and then we'll get going. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we're going. So anybody, if you didn't make it in, you could just go to jackbox.tv, room code CEYY, and participate as an audience member. Or sit back and enjoy reading the answers on your screen. But I appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight. I was gonna maybe continue the Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii stream, but I just wanted to do it simple because we've been streaming for the last like 3 nights in a row, it seems, or 3 of the last 4 nights in a row. So, alright, prompt time. Alright, Honcho, Shauna, and Rambler, y'all got about 35 seconds left to get your answers in.
Time's almost up. Use a safety quip if you're stuck.
Shauna getting her
Let's make
answer
some noise.
submitted just under the wire.
Here we go.
At the front of the line is 500 years ago, freckles were called blank.
Freckles were called explosive shit stickers, the unholy ginger death curse.
One.
500 years ago, freckles were called those. Yes, the unholy ginger death curse. Gotta bring back the hesitancy towards gingers.
The worst inspirational sign to see while running a marathon.
Fat meth hooker sleeps with winner
Now it's time
ahead.
to vote for your favorite.
You're only halfway there. Oh man. Worst inspirational sign to see while running a marathon. Oh, John Ambler pulled it out over Honcho by 1 vote.
Without further ado, a less radical band name would be Rage Against the Blank.
Rage Against the Potatoes.
Time to
Rage
pick
Against
one you
the
like best.
Sea Commander. If anything, Mrs. Comics' wife's answer is a more radical band,
Besides
not
cockroaches,
less.
the one thing that will survive the apocalypse.
One thing that will survive the apocalypse: the song that never ends. At McDonald's Burger, some people started singing and not knowing what it was. For anybody who was on the stream the other night, if you know, you
I
know.
saw the pinata was full of blank.
Everyone was sad when they saw the pinata was full of sugar-free gummies and licorice,
choose your
evil teddy bears. Hyperbolic Ninja said, wife ComixDad, I was about to respond to I'm a cactus with I'm a meat popsicle. But then I remembered not everybody knows that movie reference.
That was round one. Let's take a peek at those scores, shall we?
Shauna says, shush your mouth. Some people started singing and not knowing what it was.
Get yourselves
Everybody
ready, because
praying,
round two
everybody
takes no prisoners. Double the points, double the anxiety.
Hyperbolic Ninja also, you're more than welcome to get anybody else, any other adults that are awake too, in on the fun as well once you sit down and relax. What will be the leading cause of death in... Oh, I shouldn't be reading that out loud. My bad, forget I said that, guys. Hyperbolic Ninja says 10 points to anyone who knows the reference of I'm a meat popsicle. It sounds so damn familiar.
Time's running out.
I don't get 10 points from Hyperbolic Ninja. I can't recall. I know it, but I don't know it. Like, not off the top of my head. You put the movie on in front of me, I'll be able to remember the line is from the movie, but...
let us set sail with
Fifth Element,
a
says
new
John Amber.
toilet gadget nobody admits to using can actually blank.
New toilet gadget nobody admits to using can actually...
Vote away.
My husband's toothbrush and bread brush? Deep clean your a-hole with a... with a tongue. John got it right. Hyperbolic gives 10 points to John.
All right, check this out. You woke up covered in chocolate sauce next to a live pig. Where were you last night?
Where were you last night? At ComixDad's party.
And
I
now,
can't tell
what's your
you.
favorite?
I've been sworn to secrecy. Well, I don't know if I should take offense to that or be honored that you, John Ambler, think that I throw that kind of a grade of a rager.
And next, what's an interesting fact on Stephen King's resume?
An interesting fact on Stephen King's resume was a janitor
Here's the
at a
fun
high
part.
school.
Pick your
Aliens are
favorite
real,
clip.
and I wrote about them. And in fact, Stephen King was a janitor at high school, I think. Wasn't he? Yeah.
Next on the docket, what will be the leading cause of death in 2200?
TDS, overconsumption of avocado
All right,
toast.
choose your favorite.
Almost 200 years from now, the globalists will still be upset over Trump derangement syndrome. But overconsumption of avocado toast wins. Way to go with the Quiplash, Honcho.
Let's keep it
I
going.
couldn't think of anything better for that.
Uh-oh, what's scary conspiracy uncle talking about this year?
Ukraine needs more money.
Okay, everybody.
The
pick your
ninjas are
favorite
coming
quip.
to steal popsicles. Scary conspiracy uncle talking about. John Amble says we're not lucky comics, Dad. That's fair. Ninjas are coming to steal popsicles.
Round 2 is through. Let's see how things shook out. Welcome to Quiplash, where all quip roads
Quiplash.
lead. You'll each receive a prompt that requires 3 separate responses. You got this. And since we have an odd number of players, you'll be going against me. How about that?
Mrs. Comics goes against the computer again. Well, last game you didn't beat the computer. The computer beat you, I think, right?
Time's almost up. Hurry.
Five seconds, Shauna. There
Let's
we
see
go.
what you've done.
Good job, Shauna. Getting in under the wire.
The top 3 things overheard at nude workplaces.
His penis is too small. I think her implant
the
popped.
fun part.
Damn, she's
Pick your
like a
favorite
coffee
quip.
can. You can't borrow my chair. Turn up the heat. How did you steal a stapler? That last line got me. The how did you steal a
Well,
stapler?
dang it.
It's a nude office place. Where would you put it?
3 things that probably won't exist in 20 years.
Snail mail, online dating, wiping. Bidets are the future. The poor innocent
Now it's
penny,
time to vote for your
brain
favorite.
fart, can't think. Three things that probably won't exist in 20 years. Is that how you spell bidets? Quiplash! Let's go!
So you've totally read the Bible, huh? Then name 3 characters from it.
Oh, jeez. Nimrod, Dorcas, Gladius the Ass Destroyer, Bob, Chad,
Okay,
Pimp
choose your favorite.
Comics, wife. Who? Alright, hold on. Let's see how this... Honcho with the Quiplash, and Honcho, you made Mrs. Comics laugh so hard with that, she farted. See, women do fart.
Give me those
Prove it.
final scores.
Honcho wins! Congratulations, Honcho. That was a great game, man. Well-deserved win. So we go with new players again. Same thing as we've been doing, everybody. If you want to join in the fun, Jackbox.tv on your phones or on your tablets. Room code is WWMS. No more wife? Is that you? Mrs. Comics is no longer the comics wife. Because I told the 9 people in our YouTube world that she farted. Shauna says, laugh my ass off, total brain fart there. I couldn't think of anything, so I handed that triple to ComixDad. Shauna, well, I appreciate that, but you're good. It's hard to think on your feet sometimes. I'll give it another minute just to see if anybody wants to come in. But as usual, everybody, I will say it again because I keep saying it. If you're hanging out, you're lurking, you like what we're doing here, hit the like on the stream. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and just give the channel a look over after we're done here tonight. We have the comics read-along videos. We have our gaming streams. We have our new live show, Talkin' Shop, which we had a couple weeks ago. And then also, actually, we have another new show that kind of unexpectedly started last week. It's going to take place on the in-between weeks when we don't have Talkin' Shop. We're going to be doing Mrs. Comics Takeover, or at least that's the placeholder name for it right now, where Mrs. Comics is going to get on the stream, and I'll probably be there too, 99% of the time, and we're just going to BS instead of there being structured conversation and topics like there are with Talkin' Shop. So, be on the lookout for all that good stuff. Alright, I think we're going to get this going. Press start. So anybody that didn't get in as a player, if you want to join in the audience and just vote for the answers you like, you can go to jackbox.tv. WWMS is the
Welcome to
room
Quiplash
code.
3. Goodbye,
Deborah
Mr.
says,
Whips.
wife and ComixDad, I wish you guys could come
I'm
to the
Schmitty,
Dallas
and
meetup. Wife, I want you to
cannot
meet
wait
the
to
horror
get quipping.
queens.
You with me?
Jen Silfsaska.
Let's kick it off with
Wife
round
ComixDad
1.
says, if the chat
Points
wants
are
me to
scored
take
based
over.
on the percentage of people who
Chat loved
choose
when you took
your
over last week.
response. Let's quit.
Andro said, I used to watch a show they hosted called Elevator. Yeah, I remember seeing about Elevator. I just never watched it myself. Alright. I'm gonna go silent. It's time to put in my prompts. 15 seconds.
Time's almost up. Hurry. Okay, let's see what you
Mrs.
wrought.
Comics getting in under the wire there.
Starting
Shauna
off,
says, yes, wife Comics
the
Dad.
best
Take
response
over.
to "I know you are, but what am I?"
A fat man rolling on his bed is Spider-Man.
Make your vote count.
Come on. I'm the one. I'm the one banging your mom. Quiplash. Yes, that's right. I humiliated myself last night, and I've used it as the ultimate answer for that prompt.
Let's see how they handle. Pokemon Trainer is a much nobler job title than Pokemon Blank.
Pokemon Enslaver. Pokemon Rehabilitator.
All right, choose your favorite.
I think I know who put the Enslaver one. Oh, no. Okay. John Ambler with Pokemon Enslaver Quiplash. I thought Mrs. Comics would have put that, John, because I actually started
here
playing
we
Pal
have
World yesterday,
an
which is basically
architectural landmark
Pokemon
you
with guns,
find
and you're basically
weirdly
enslaving the pals,
attractive.
the creatures. Architectural landmarks you find
Decisions.
weirdly attractive.
Choose your favorite.
Lincoln's Monument sexy. The Lincoln Memorial. So the same damn answer.
But explain the chat why.
Let's keep it
Me
going.
and Mrs. Comics, same
You
line
know
of
it's a
thinking
party
and
when
split the
someone
vote.
shows up with Blank.
You know it's a party when someone shows up with butt naked with whipped
And
cream
now,
and
pick your
cherries,
favorite.
a donkey bananas, and a midget.
Next, still life paintings would be more interesting if they were bowls of Blank.
Still life paintings would
Now
be
it
more
gets
interesting
real.
if
Pick
they
your
were
favorite.
bowls of condoms and missing socks, nipples. Ugh. Ugh. Condoms and missing socks. Honcho with the Quiplash. Nipples was just really dark and creepy, Mrs. Comics. You just cut off nipples in a bowl?
That's a wrap
Oh.
on round one. Let's see those scores.
Anybody who's watching the chat, if you want to get in on the fun, we're currently in the middle of the game, but you can be an audience member, which means you can vote on the answers. So go to
Time for round
jackbox.tv,
two,
enter the
where
room code
prompts
up
are
in the top right
crazier
corner
and
of your
the
screen.
points are doublier. Go.
And then once we're done, if you want to get in on the fun, we're gonna start a new room with a new code and a new game.
Almost out of time. Don't forget your safety quips. So, how do you think you did? Let's see.
Alright, let's see. Second round.
Let's start with, if your mom were a superhero, what signal would you shine in the sky to summon her?
A straitjacket. She is crazy. Big,
Voting
humongous horse Penis. Jeez, somebody doesn't like their moms. Oh, John. Oh, John. We need to unpack that one day in the chat, man.
Hanks as your mortal enemy.
Worst part about having Tom Hanks as your mortal enemy. He'll chuck his ball Wilson
Found
at your
the one
nuts.
you like best.
He knows how to run fast. Those are both good answers. Oh, man. Oh, Ambler with the Quiplash.
Let's see how they handle an old-fashioned way to cheer up your friend after
An old-fashioned way to cheer up a friend after a breakup. Tune into ComixDad stream. Punch in the nuts, fart in his face, and drink. Well, whoever said tune into ComixDad stream, that was very what's it called? Wholesome and kind. Thank you. Ah, split vote. Hancho, now I feel like an ass that was my answer.
See the next one. The best excuse for being a lousy lover.
The best excuse for being a lousy lover. No superhero suit. God.
All right, people,
My school
it's
didn't
voting
have
time.
love classes. Oh. That was the safety answer too. Hancho with the Quiplash. Hitting the safety.
Next
Getting
we
bailed out
have
by the game.
what the vision chart spells out when the eye doctor secretly hates you.
Bite me, jack off.
Decisions,
ComixDad was
decisions.
great
Choose your
last
favorite.
night. I don't know what context that's meant, but yeah. Oh, there's somebody in the audience. Hey, we have an audience member voting. Mrs.
Okay,
ComixDad,
only
that
one
was
round remains. Let's see
that was
how
a
it's
bit of a
shaping up to
TMI
this
answer,
point.
wasn't that? I don't know, maybe my mind just went to the wrong place. John Ambler holding a steady lead in this game.
Thriplash. Behold, a final round to end all rounds.
The
I'll be
Thriplash.
sending
Let's
each of
go.
you a prompt that needs 3 separate responses. Make me proud. And seeing how we have an odd number game, you'll be
DJ
squaring
Knight's here
off
says,
against
here I
me.
am.
Technology,
Hey, DJ
right?
Knight, how are you? Welcome back. You're more than welcome to join in on the next game. Hope you're doing good tonight. So DJ Knight, like I was saying, good to see you back here in the chat. Good to see you back here
Tick-tock,
over on the
time's
ComixDad stream and channel. Hope you're doing well. It was fun having you playing with us the other night. At least I'm pretty sure it was
let's do
you.
this.
And welcome back for some more Quiplash fun. We're only
The
playing
top
Quiplash
3
tonight,
things
though.
your
We're not doing other
parents lied
Jackbox
to you
games.
about.
Aliens, the evil tooth fairy, what the Hobbit had in the pocket,
Time to
drugs,
pick the
alcohol,
one
and
you like
happiness.
best.
The top 3 things your parents lied to you about. what the Hobbit had in the pocket. A split decision.
3 things you should never get wet.
Your pussycat, brother's crusty pillow, your toy. A mogwai, little furry fucks.
Okay, everybody,
Paper,
pick your
soggy paper
favorite
feels
whip.
weird. Your mom. And dad. Oh. The brother's crusty pillow. Oh, that's just... Oh, that's gross. But soggy paper does feel weird, too. Quiplash! Let's go!
Three things everyone can agree on these days.
3 things everybody could agree on. Always attend the ComixDad
Now it's
party.
time
Never
to vote
steal
for your
alcohol from
favorite.
John. A comics wife takeover. I can't believe it's not butter. Comics wife pimps ComixDad. Spaghetti.
What? Why am I in both?
I don't know. Cause the comics crew loves you, Mrs. Comics. That's why.
I really feel love right now.
Honcho with the Quiplash. Oh, that might have done it. Honcho might have beat John Ambler for the game with that one. Let's see.
And that is it. Well, except for this last part.
And Honcho pulls out another win. That's 2 wins on the night for Honcho. I think those are back-to-back wins too. GG's, Honcho. GG's. And just a real quick shout out. Thank you to everybody who is hanging out, all 12 people currently watching. If you're new here, please consider hitting the like on the stream if you like watching us play Quiplash. And also, if you're new, please consider subscribing to the channel and check out all the other good stuff we have going on. Once we're done here tonight, we have comics read-along videos. We have other live gaming streams that we do. Have a new live show that we started a couple weeks back. All sorts of good stuff we got going on here in our baby newborn YouTube channel. We've only been around for just over 2 months. But if anybody wants to get in on this Quiplash fun tonight, go to jackbox.tv on your phones or tablets, and then I am going to start up a new room, and you will enter the code that you see on the screen if you want to participate in the game. Room code is EIRU. And for anybody who doesn't know what Quiplash is a party game that anybody who plays, you get at the beginning of each round, you get 2 prompts that you have to provide answers to. They can either be the best answers that you think they are, just logically, or they can be, as most people play it, just really funny and sometimes really raunchy answers. So if you're in the same room as your kids, and if your kids are young, you may want to maybe put something else on TV for them and watch from your computer or something. Either that or send them off to bed. Kelly Ripa is it the Kelly Ripa? Ms. Ripa, are you actually here joining us tonight? And Ebola is also in the room. Oh man, this is gonna be a good one. And anybody else that hasn't joined, that doesn't want to join as a player, you can, once we get started, once I hit start here on my phone, you can actually join in as what they call audience. So basically that means all you have to do is sit back, relax, and you can just vote for the answers that you like best. You don't have to worry about providing any of your own. So we are gonna get going. Hyperbolic Ninja says, well, sorry, I can't play. Have a great stream. Hyperbolic Ninja, thank you so much, man,
Behold
for stopping
the
by tonight
glory
and
of
hanging out.
Quiplash
I
3,
really appreciate it.
Havana
You have
Nights.
yourselves a good night, brother. And
I'm your
anybody
host,
who
Smitty,
is
and this
unaware,
is just a
Hyperbolic
temp
Ninja has
gig
his own
until I
channel as well.
realized I was happy
Go
here
ahead and
all
go
along.
check him out when you get a chance. Hyperbolic Ninja is a
And
good
now,
dude.
round one.
We've had
Who
one
has
interaction
points? You
on
score
a
points based on the
mutual
percentage of voters who like your
streamers
answers. Fair enough.
stream that we
Hope so.
both played
Let's
some
go.
games on one time. But go check his channel out at some point, Hyperbolic Ninja. He is awesome. Deborah, if you're listening, if you could drop Hyperbolic's link in the chat for everybody, that'd be great. Thank you. Shauna, no pressure. You got just about 15 seconds. But no pressure.
You're running out of time. Don't be afraid to use a safety quip.
And like the computer just said, Shauna, you can hit safety quip or safety if you can't think of an answer too. Ah, Shauna! Oh, got it in at the last second. Way to go, Shauna.
Let's get the party started with
Hyperbolic says, thanks
the
for the shout out,
worst
buddy. No
pattern
problem,
for a
Ninja.
women's
No problem,
dress
man.
print.
Worst pattern for a women's dress print.
Now vote.
Penis and balls.
Oh, I can't. Oh, God.
Ugly blood red spots.
Period.
I was trying not to say it. I knew what they meant. Thank you. That's Mrs. Comics in the background for those of you here. Oh, Shauna. That was wow, Shauna. You know what?
Got blank.
Congratulations. Got blank. Pimp the ComixDad fever.
Here's the fun part.
Got milk.
Pick your favorite quip.
You know, really tired of everybody wanting to pimp me out. I blame Mrs. Comics. She started this.
Yeah, I won.
And of course it was you that said that, Mrs. Comics.
Okay, what's next? You know your date is a slob when you find blank in the middle of their living room.
When you find a pair of Britney Spears bras in their living
Now it
room.
gets real.
When you find a
Pick your
worn out
favorite.
Spider-Man costume. Really? Really? You guys aren't gonna let me live this one down for a bit. Honcho. Honcho gets the Quiplash. Yeah, DJ Knight, if you're one of either Kelly Ripa or Ebola, the whole pimping ComixDad and Spider-Man costume talk, it's all because somebody donated big money last night, so I went on camera, rolled across my bed in a Spider-Man pajama set. If you don't have any teeth, Tooth Fairy will gladly take left testicular ovary sperm. Wow. Yeah, Mrs. Comics, yours don't work anymore because you had a hysterectomy, so you know what I mean. You can't really use it because you had a partial hysterectomy. So John Ambler wins with sperm.
The next big romance novel, For the Love of Blank.
For the love of blank. For the love of
Alright,
Moose and
choose your
Squirrel.
favorite.
For the love of Spider-Man, don't let ComixDad wear it. Really? Really? Really, guys? Really? This is getting ridiculous at this point.
Terrible sound option to have on a white noise machine.
A terrible sound option to have on a white noise machine. Moaning. A wooga. A wooga. But really, guys, it's getting disrespectful at this point. Nobody pimps me out like Mrs. Comics, but we all know that already. There's no need to live in the past. Let's look forward to making ComixDad great again. Let's go.
And now, the worst thing to use as confetti.
The worst thing to use is confetti. Use dental floss. Diced sheepskin
Now, pick your
condoms.
favorite.
Both are kind of gross. Error Fate's in the chat. Hey, Error Fate. Yeah, I've been an audience member, says Error Fate. Good to see you, man. Got it. At least I got one. Let's go. Shauna says, the song that never ends. Some
Let us
people
never speak of it again.
wanna say it, and I know what it was. Everybody saying it, because blame Shauna. Mrs. Comics is in the lead after round one. Mrs. Comics, you can blame Shauna for that. She put it in the chat.
Round 2 is knocking on the door. Prompts are a little more challenging, so the points are doubled.
Pass. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I forgot. This is the part I shouldn't read out loud. I'm gonna mute myself.
Time's running out. Wrap it up.
Alright,
and use the
Shauna,
safety
10
clip
seconds.
If you have to. Don't let me down. Let's set it off with, why do most mimes end up in the hospital?
Oh, jeez.
Let's
Oh, invisible toys stuck in rectum. They think they're behind fake glass. Oh, man. Why do most mimes end up in the hospital? Those are both good answers.
Next on the
Way to be
docket,
creative, Mrs. Comics and
the main
Rambler.
difference
Way to go.
between TV doctors and real doctors.
Difference between TV doctors and real doctors. Real doctors don't care about patients
All right, people, it's voting
because
time.
they are so like the other doctors. Shauna said I was having spelling issues. No, you're good, Shauna. You're good. I just want to make sure you don't miss out on getting your answers in. Mrs. Comics says, "Oh, with the Quiplash and the audience too. Super Quiplash. Wow." It is true. That's why real doctors don't care about patients.
Passive-aggressive ghosts are always writing blank on your wall in blood.
The writing of Get Out in
Time to
blood.
pick the one you like
How
best.
much, ComixDad? Yeah, I had to play into it. Y'all were liking those answers, so.
Your leader was talking to God somewhere in the mountains.
What would you worship while your leader was talking to God somewhere in the mountains? Still God, you damn
Okay,
heathen
choose
lefties.
your favorite.
Evil Kiwis. I got the Quiplash. Let's go.
Moving right along. Bank heist plan. Step 1, approach bank teller. Step 2, blank.
Step 2, do the hokey pokey.
All right,
Pull out a
pick the
long
one you
stick.
like best.
Oh man. Shauna with the win on that one. Doing the hokey pokey.
And next,
That's your step 2 of a bank
you know
heist.
your mechanic is ripping you off when they tell you this.
Nothing is wrong. We'll need to
Now
replace
it's
the
real.
flux
Pick your favorite.
capacitor. Yeah. Yeah, because even if they tell you nothing's wrong, they're still charging you. How friggin' true is that? My god. But of course, Super Quiplash will need to replace the flux capacitor. 21.9 watt
A video
gigawatts.
that would not go over well on TikTok.
A video that would never go over well on TikTok.
And now it's
Really?
time to vote for your favorite.
Okay, this one wasn't me. A man in a Spider-Man suit on top of his bed, enjoying music quietly. Damn you, whoever has this.
Chat, that was what they made him do that. That's so messed up. They made him do that.
Honcho, Honcho, I thought we were cool, dude. Rambler hit the safety quip.
Was round 2 as good for you as it was for me? Let's find out.
All right, let's see. Honcho again moves up in the first place going into the third round. Holy hell, Honcho.
Thriplash. And you've been quipping
Honcho knows how to
towards.
work the
Each
chat.
of you will be sent a prompt that requires 3 separate responses. Easy stuff. And due to the fact that we have an odd number of players, you'll be competing against moi. Lucky you.
Kelly Ripa, best of luck against the computer. The computer is actually, I think is 2 for 4 against somebody in the 3rd round tonight.
Time's running out.
Ebola, get your answers in.
Okay, the writing phase is in the books. Okay, it's
Oh
threat
no,
time.
Shauna and Mrs. Comics doing the hokey pokey in the chat.
3 names a
That's
kid
fair.
can call their grandpa other than grandpa.
Oh jeez. Foxy Dad, Foxy Grandpa, and Heartthrob. Oh, Pee-Poo, Dad's Dad, the
Decisions.
oldster.
Choose your favorite.
Oh, it's gonna come down to the audience. Kelly Ripa beat the
Well,
computer.
that'll teach me.
The computer's had good answers
When
tonight.
going through airport security, make sure to remove your blank, blank, and blank.
Be sure to remove your nuts, bolts, undies X.
What?
I don't know what
Here's
undies
the
X
fun
are.
part.
Just
Pick your
undies, I guess.
favorite
Spider and suit.
Butt da- remove your butt dagger, full metal broad, Spider-Man suit. Okay. Shauna getting in on the Spider-Man fun now. Shauna, you were my last hope. You were my last bastion of sanctuary
The
and safety in the
names
chat.
every frat brother tries to give himself.
3 nicknames every frat brother tries to give himself. Tiny, McLovin, Herschel
Okay,
Puff and
everybody,
stuff.
pick your favorite quip.
Ding Dong Dan, John Ripper Pants, Joe the Old Testy. And Mrs. Comics was just dying in the background because John Ambler joined in with the hokey pokey. You stick your wiener in, you pull your wiener. You stick your wiener in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you flip the bitch around. That's what it's all about. Mrs. Comics with the win on that one over John Ambler.
Types of people in the world.
There are
Blank,
3 types of
blank,
people in the world.
Blank.
The sane, the just, the ComixDad, and YouTuber pimps. Mrs. Comics from
Alright, choose
Jersey,
your favorite.
John Rambler, people who laugh to fit in. Yeah, Deborah, there was mention, one of the answers earlier was the hokey pokey. It was, I think it was, what are the steps of a bank robber? Step 1, or bank heist. Step 1, approach the tellers. Step 2, do the hokey pokey. So that's what's going on with hokey pokey. Honcho with it. Oh, man. Honcho pays attention, man. Mrs. Comics from New Jersey. There's only 3
Let's see the
types of people in the world.
scores.
Mrs. Comics from New
Wait,
Jersey.
hold up, that's an insult.
John Ambler.
Hold up a second. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Oh my god. Honcho with the three-peat. The three-peat that the damn Kansas City Chiefs couldn't get. Honcho with the three-peat. Uh-oh, Mrs. Comics is taking offense. Uh-oh. I think we'll do... Let's do one more. I don't think anybody else is gonna join us, is there? Anybody, real quick, anybody in the chat, or anybody watching, if you're not already in as a player, let me know in the chat if you want to join in. If not, I'm just gonna hit play again with the same players, and we will just queue it right back up. Honcho says compliment to Mrs. Comics, asking if that was a compliment or an insult. Alright, we're getting going with the same players. Let's go! This is gonna be our last game of the night. So real quick, thank you everybody for hanging out playing Quiplash with us tonight. Anybody that's watching still, if you're new here, please consider subscribing to the channel. We're close to hitting our goal of 200 subscribers. We got a lot of good stuff going on the channel and more coming in the future. Also, everybody, don't forget to head over to the channel on Thursday. I will post the time for the new episode of Talkin' Shop, but the new episode of Talkin' Shop will be live Thursday, currently tentatively 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time with our guest X-Wing. Also, don't forget to go check out the comics read-along videos over on the channel if you haven't done so already. And check out all the other gaming streams as we do them throughout the week.
Tick-tock, time's almost up. It's quip time.
Derek FCC is in the chat. Says Johnny Appleseed. Hi, Derek FCC, Johnny Appleseed. How are you?
Pick a winner.
A sure sign you are currently dating a grizzly bear. A jar of honey, big and hairy. Well, jar of honey doesn't have to be a grizzly. It could be Pooh Bear. I am short, fat, and proud of that. Ebola wins with big and hairy.
Next we have the most surprising place to find a missing contact lens.
The most surprising place to find a missing contact. In your butt.
Now it gets real.
In Jeremy's butt. I mean, Jeremy's butt, I don't know if I'd consider that surprising. I mean, a lot of people are around Jeremy's butt. Oh, split decision. Shauna with the audience vote to get the split.
All right, check this out.
Jeremy catching a stray, says Booming Bob. Booming Bob, how are you tonight? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the chat.
Now, pick your favorite.
What do unicorn taste like? Tastes like a horny animal? Tastes like fragile innocence shattered by reality. Let's go.
Let's see the next one. Instead of truth or dare, kids these days play truth or blank.
Kids these days play truth or drink until you black out.
All right,
Truth
people,
or
it's voting
love.
time.
Air Fate says it's Jeremy, so what do you expect? Boom and Bob, if you're still here, if you're new to the channel, I definitely appreciate you being here. If you like Quiplash and you like the chat,
Next one up.
you like the vibe we got going on here, definitely please hit like on the stream, and also consider subscribing to the channel. You can check us, you can check out the channel later when you have time. Besides gaming streams, we have a live show, and we also have comic book reading videos as well. The strangest clickbait headline: hot girls in your area, hot MILF selling ComixDad Spidey suit.
Rambler!
John Adler, you pissed off the comics wife. Even though she voted for it, doesn't make sense.
Okay, what's next? The best way to stay young.
But yeah, Booming Bob, if you're still here, we also have videos on the channel where we read, where I sit there and I just read comic books with out loud, with the visual aid of the actual digital form of the comic as well. So feel free to check those out too, and we have more stuff coming on the way. Best way to stay young forever: suck the life out of ComixDad slowly, or bathe in the blood of your enemies. Wow, Mrs. Comics. Is that how you're trying to stay young? Well, guess what? I don't have much life left in me, so
Let's see how they handle
you ain't gonna stay young
it.
forever.
Daily special at a diner for bears.
Daily special at Diner for Bears. That bitch Goldilocks, it's just right.
Now it's time
Finders
for
keepers at the picnic table. Oh, I'm sorry. Finders keepers at the picnic table. Good old Yogi Bear. Alright, Derek CC. You are... out of here. I got a super Quiplash. Cool.
Round one is behind us, and the scoreboard awaits. Round two is here, and the points are doubled, so stop talking about round one already.
Alright, second round. Points are doubled. Let's see how we do. I'm just gonna say now, I was not a fan of the prompts that I got for this round.
You excited? I'm excited. And the first prompt is: what description of a dessert would also make a good drag queen name? Okay, show some
Good
love.
name for a drag queen name. RuPaul Cream-Filled Twinkie. Oh, God. No, Deborah, you're good. Don't worry about it. I got it. Rambler with the super Quiplash. Cream-Filled Twinkie.
Next up, what's the coolest answer to the question, how'd you get that scar?
How'd you get that scar? I dated a Wookiee. I fell off your dad last night on top riding. Wow. The coolest answer. Not the cringiest or the most FU answer. Wow, split decision on that one. This is comics.
And now, the worst thing to say in an interview right after you've won the lottery.
Fuck the government
Time to pick the
taxes.
one you like
I'm gonna
best.
spend it on hookers and cocaine. You know what? Neither one of those are terrible things to say if you won the lottery. Oh, another split between Honcho and Mrs. Comics. Those are good answers.
All right, check this out.
And neither of them were
Can't
bad.
ski on that mountain. It's called blank for a reason.
You can't ski on the mountain. It's called Mount Rambler for a reason.
Here's the fun part.
It's called
Pick your favorite quip.
Slooper Slide for a reason. Slooper Slide for a reason. Error of Fate, I agree. Both of those were completely reasonable answers before. Wow, Honcho with another super Quiplash. I have a feeling Honcho's going to take 4 in a row.
Next up, the worst response to send nudes.
Yes, please.
No.
Mine or my grandpa's. Well, I don't think mine or my grandpa's would be the worst response. I think that's probably the best response. I mean, not best in terms of what you'll get, but just the best is if you're on the receiving end of that text. That'd be your response. That's a great response. Shana with
And
that
next
answer.
is
Unexpected.
new football penalty. The offense loses 20 yards for blank.
Offense loses 20 yards for smacking that arse. 20 yards for Jeremy catching strays. Well, at least the audience liked my answer. Good answer,
Next one
Shana.
up, something you wish real life had in common with sitcoms.
People laughed at my jokes. Seinfeld.
And now it's time to vote for your favorite.
Let's think about Seinfeld. It basically was loosely based around real life. Oh, almost had the super Quiplash.
That was a round 2 for the ages. Let's see how you did.
Oh, Rambler coming in, taking first place after round 2. Honcho's back in 4th, but I don't know. Honcho, if you can knock this out of the park with Thriplash, you might be able to get the 4P.
Odd number, so you'll be competing against me.
Error of Fate says
Oh,
Jeremy
man, I
again
forgot to
catching
stretch.
strays. I would say put a leash on him, but I bet he would like that too.
Time's almost up.
Alright,
Hurry.
10 seconds, everybody. Booming Bob says, well, he is a fig. That is right, Booming Bob. Jeremy is indeed a fig. Era Fate says, if he was an egg, you could say he
Okay, if you
could
didn't go
crack
in,
that
don't
ass
blame
back like
me.
no other.
Let's see
Wow.
those strips. 3 crappy excuses for not getting a kid the bike they wanted for their birthday.
Oh boy. Because you need to do chores and need to respect the moms. Because the store was closed. I gave you one, didn't I? I thought you said pike. Like the medieval weapon. The computer is, I think, exactly 50% on beating people in the Quiplash tonight.
You need to survive are
The things you need to survive are salt, vinegar, water, the Spider-Man suit, my comic books, and nudie
all right, choose
mags.
your favorite.
Booming Bob says, because I said so. Understandable. Mrs. Comics got the win on that one.
Let's be honest, the only things you really need to become a lawyer are blank, blank, and blank.
Cocaine, a New Jersey, New York accent, your first communion suit
All
for
right, vote
lawyers.
for the one you like best.
Great sucking skills, professional lap dance skills, and big boobs. To become a lawyer. A lawyer, not a hooker. Wow. Shauna would getting a little R-rated on the answer there. Gets the win.
That'll never catch on.
3 weird fashion trends: wearing slabs of butchered cow, wearing a harness for a midget, Spider-Man full suit pajamas,
Here's the fun
assless
part.
chaps,
Pick your favorite
furry
bit.
banana warmers, tassels on your schlong. 3 weird fashion trends that'll never catch on. Error of Fate says, honestly, it's the same thing nowadays. Public defenders really don't care anymore. That's a shame. They used to, because it was right. Oh! So close, Rambler. But yeah, I'll take the win.
Nothing to do now.
And I
Let's
think
see
that means,
those
I think that
final
actually got me the
scores.
game. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. What a way to close out the stream. Winner, winner, ComixDad dinner. Well, that was a blast, everybody. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight as we played some Quiplash. Actually went a little bit longer than I wanted to, but we were having so much fun. So, just remember, as I was saying throughout the stream tonight, keep an eye out on both the YouTube channel and on the X account for updates regarding this Thursday's episode of Talking Shop with our guest X-Wing. Currently slated for a 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time start, but that may change by give or take 30 minutes probably. I'm just waiting to hear back from X-Wing on that. But as of right now, that's what it's set to. But I'll put out a post a couple hours before the show starts just to say definitively what the time is. Also, head over to the channel, check out the new comics read-along videos. I dropped 2 in less than a week, finally, like I said I was going to. We did Daredevil number 13, which dropped, I believe, on either Friday or Saturday. And then earlier today, I dropped a read-along for Batman number 641. So go ahead over to the channel and check those out. Read those along with my pre-recorded self. We may be, I'm not 100% sure yet, we may be doing a Friday stream of Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. If not, it'll wait till next week. Just because a whole bunch of streams. I've been streaming a lot over the course of these past 7 days, so might take a little bit of a break. But either Saturday or Sunday we'll be back with the Batman Arkham Asylum stream that we started on Sunday. And keep an eye out just in case I decide to, I don't know, on a whim make some other videos or anything. I haven't done an ick video yet for this month, which is our indie comic highlight video. So I haven't done that. Maybe I'll do that this week. Maybe it'll be next week. I don't know. Flying by the seat of my pants with that. But thank you again so much. Big shout out to everybody in the chat, for Mrs. ComixDad, John Ambler, Boom and Bob, Error of Fate, Shauna Perkins, Honcho, Deborah Perkins, who else was here earlier? Hyperbolic Ninja was here earlier. Did I miss anybody? DJ Knight. I think that was everybody that was in chat. And then also to any and all lurkers that were coming by. Oh, our boy Spider, SPLD Spider Boy was here. And all the lurkers who were coming in and out of the stream all night long. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. Be good to each other. Be good to yourselves. Support your local comic shops. Support independent comic creators. And support small creators like myself and like a whole bunch of other channels out there as well. But you're already supporting me just by being here. So go support somebody else too. Thank you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful night, a great rest of your week. We will see you Thursday for our new episode of Talkin' Shop. This is ComixDad signing off. Welcome to Comics Gaming Corner, where I hit the wrong video. I actually wanted to close with this tonight.